My name is Lindsey Montileaux. My major is medical biology. I came here from a small town, South Dakota. Our population is, I think, 3,800. I'm a member of the Oglala Sioux tribe, and my dad grew up on Pine Ridge, so I'd like to work with Native American communities in the future. I really decided to come to the University of South Dakota because I wanted to run Division I track. So I walk this fine line of calling myself an athlete. I think that it makes you stronger and more disciplined, and I've never felt more proud of finishing a race because it's hard. It's really hard to stand up on the line and wait and then run your very hardest. Running's kind of in my blood, and I'll always run. You're always thinking, how is this going to impact me as an athlete? How can I be the best athlete that I can be? Can I go to practice and try my hardest even though I'm not going to be the fastest person on the track? And so I think every time I step up to the line, and I thought it would get easier after 10 years of competitive track and field, but it's not any easier to step up to the line and know that you're going to have to try your absolute hardest for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And after I'm done, I feel proud. I'm proud that I did it. I'm proud that I tried my hardest. But I think that track and field has taught me perseverance, it's taught me discipline, and most of all, taught me to be courageous. Growing up, I don't think I ever would have imagined being where I am today. I feel very fortunate and blessed and lucky to have had the experience that I've had while at USD. If you would have told me while I was in high school that I would be scholarship director of Kappa Alpha Theta, president of ASIS, American Indian Science Engineering Society, and homecoming queen, I mean, I probably would have laughed at you and walked away. So I really think that hard work pays off, and somebody once told me that if you know what you want, the world will conspire with you, and it's done exactly that. Joining the extracurricular activities that work here involving Native American Scholars Program, American Indian Science and Engineering Society, and NSS, Native Student Services, really introduced me to a different side that I had never seen. And so I learned a lot about my culture, where I came from, and what my options were as far as advancing in the world of medicine. And so that's just kind of been my goal ever since, and I never forget what my end goal is of medical school. I've never felt more fast and more strong and more confident. So I'm kind of an outlier because my dad grew up on Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, and it is one of the poorest in the nation. And a lot of who I was and where I was finding myself in between my mom being white and my dad being Native was an interesting line, because you kind of walk in both worlds, because you don't really realize the importance of your culture and what it means to you until you start putting together pieces of what you learn. But I've embraced it, and I've loved every minute of it, and I am who I am because of it. That's kind of what my college experience really gave to me, is I got to find my true identity and different aspects of what I was proud of and what I take pride in.